to my YouTube channel, the best place for eczema warriors to get rid of inflammation, itch, and the uncomfortable skin. In today's video, we are talking about the most helpful supplements for your eczema. I dug into the research and read a lot of articles on which supplements are actually helpful for your eczema. If you want to learn all about that, then make sure you watch this video until the very end because you're going to learn a whole lot. Just to give you guys an update on what is going on in my world, just so you know, Clear Eczema is officially open for enrollment again. We are nearing the end of enrollment for Clear Eczema, and we have so many people that have already joined us, all ready to get started and taking control of their eczema. A lot of the people that joined us inside Clear Eczema all have very similar goals, especially New Year's goals, since it is 2022. Many of them want to have better control of their flares, less itch, and better sleep. These are some things that we can definitely work on inside Clear Eczema, and so if you want to achieve the same goals, then make sure you join us because we officially start the program in less than 2 weeks. You can still join us before it's too late by clicking the link at the description box below. It is an application form you have to spend some time to fill out. Once you fill out the application form, make sure you book a call. If you don't book a call after submitting your form, then you won't be guaranteed inside the program. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Before I dive into each and every supplement, I do have to put out a disclaimer. Make sure you guys work with a practitioner before starting any of the supplements that are recommended in this video. Everyone has their own requirements and their own needs when it comes to supplements. Not everyone requires supplements, so you gotta make sure that you check in with your practitioner or your primary care physician in order to find the one that suits your needs. By filming this video on supplements, I am not your practitioner, but generally just providing education. If you want an assessment on which supplements are helpful for you, that's why you can join Clear Eczema, because that's exactly what we do inside the program. So the first helpful supplement for your eczema is vitamin D. Now, I talk a lot about vitamin D in terms of getting it in your food, but because there aren't a lot of foods that contain vitamin D, supplementing with vitamin D can help. This is a supplement I typically recommend to all of my clients, especially if their vitamin D levels are low. There are studies linking low vitamin D levels can actually aggravate atopic dermatitis. Because vitamin D has specific effects on your immune system as well as your gut health, and it is also very anti-inflammatory. Taking a vitamin D supplement has been shown to help with those with atopic dermatitis. Generally, the dosages for vitamin D starts at 1,000 international units daily, and it can go upwards to 4,000 international units daily. Make sure you check with your practitioner before starting any kind of vitamin D supplement because there is a risk if you have vitamin D toxicity. What I usually recommend is that during the winter months, you want to supplement a little bit more, possibly between 2,000 to 3,000 international units daily. In the summer months, because you're exposed to vitamin D more often from the sun, you may not require the increased dose, so perhaps 1,000 units daily might work for you. However, if your vitamin D levels are low upon checking, ask your practitioner if it's required for you to increase your dosage. The next helpful supplement for your eczema is vitamin E. Vitamin E is great for skin health as it is an antioxidant and helps to suppress inflammation. Vitamin E also upregulates the gene expression of keratinocytes, which are basically cells that make up your skin. Because vitamin E is an antioxidant, it helps to combat oxidative stress. If there is too much oxidative stress in the body, it can definitely damage the cells. There are some research showing that vitamin E can be helpful for those with atopic dermatitis. There has been some trials on using 400 international units daily of vitamin E for the improvement of atopic dermatitis. One double-blind study actually trialed 600 international units of vitamin E daily for 60 days, and the subjects actually saw improvement in their skin. However, because these studies are small in sample size, the conclusion is that more research is needed. You can certainly try supplementing with vitamin E and see if it helps with your own skin. Keep in mind that some of these studies actually trialed the vitamin E for a long period of time, up to 8 months, in order to see results. The next helpful supplement for your eczema, I'm sure you guys have heard about, are probiotics. I know there's a lot of talk about whether probiotics are actually helpful for your eczema. So from a scientific perspective, there seems to be conflicting research on whether or not it's helpful or whether or not it actually makes things worse. However, because we understand the relationship between the gut-skin connection, I truly believe that there is no harm in taking a probiotic, especially when there's other research indicating the benefits of probiotic on your digestive system. There are certainly studies showing that probiotics are actually effective in treating those with atopic dermatitis, especially in children as well as some adults. Although probiotics aren't the end-all be-all and taking a probiotic might not heal your skin completely, it can be something to consider adding into your supplement regimen. Now, choosing a good quality probiotic is also very important as well. For example, strains like Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Bifidobacterium breve, and Bifidobacterium longum are the most studied when it comes to eczema. So those are the strains you definitely want to look out for when you are choosing a probiotic. Also, Also, note that some strains actually increase the amount of histamines in your gut. So if you're someone really struggling with itching and you have a histamine intolerance, then you definitely want to be careful with your probiotic strains. The next helpful supplement for your eczema are omega-3s. Now, omegas have been studied way longer compared to the other supplements I talked about in this video. Omegas are highly anti-inflammatory, raises good cholesterol, and of course, keeps your skin soft and hydrated. The most crucial omega-3 fatty acids are DHA and EPA. These fatty acids actually can't be produced in your body, so you want to make sure you are taking enough of it through your diet or through a supplement. There was a study that actually took patients with moderate to severe atopic dermatitis and infused them through an IV with omega-3 fatty acids. They did this trial for 10 days and they saw an improvement in their skin. Because there is no harm in taking omega-3 fatty acids, and there's a lot of research on how it has anti-inflammatory benefits in the body, I suggest taking an omega-3 supplement as a part of your regimen, but of course, check with your practitioner before doing so. When you are choosing an omega-3 supplement, make sure you guys are choosing good quality brands and have a high ratio of EPA to DHA. You can get omega-3s from fish oil supplements, but you can also get them from plant-based sources as well, and this would come from algae. Whatever you decide, make sure there is a good balance of EPA and DHA. And the next helpful supplement for your eczema is probably one of my favorites, and that is glycine. Glycine is an amino acid that is extremely important for the phase 2 liver detox pathway. Glycine actually helps to improve liver function by controlling the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines. In addition, glycine is also a significant component of bile acids, which are produced by the liver that ends up being secreted into the small intestine to help better digest fats in your food. Without sufficient glycine in the body, your liver is going to have a hard time in detoxification, and this will result in a burden in your digestive system. Glycine has also been shown to prevent tissue injury, has antioxidant benefits, as well as promoting wound healing and protein synthesis. Although there aren't direct studies on glycine and eczema, from the perspective of how your liver functions and what kind of nutrients it needs, glycine is a very important amino acid for your liver to function well. In addition, there is a bidirectional relationship between your liver and your gut. They are constantly communicating with each other. From the food that you eat, the toxin and metabolites that come from your gut ends up being in your liver for it to be processed. The liver also secretes bile, as I mentioned, that helps to digest your fats. So if your liver isn't functioning optimally, and we know that glycine plays a role in that, then that can also affect your gut health. In previous YouTube videos, I talked about the relationship between your gut and skin, so this explains why supporting your liver through glycine can then support your gut and then support your skin. Now, usually glycine comes in a powder or capsule form. I typically like to recommend powder because you can control the amount of dosage that you can take with a glass of water. I also find that powder works better than taking a capsule. If you suspect that your liver detox pathways may be backed up, asking your practitioner about whether glycine is something to consider taking would be an important question. Alright guys, that concludes the end of this video on helpful supplements for your eczema. To recap, some of the supplements we talked about today include vitamin D, vitamin E, probiotics, omega-3s, and glycine. Now, if you've taken these supplements before, I really want to know if they helped you or not. Please leave a comment in this YouTube video and let me know. And of course, if you need help with selecting specific supplements for your needs, be sure to join us inside Clear Eczema, because that is exactly what we do. We want to help you streamline your supplement regimen so you're not taking 20 supplements that you don't need, and take the ones that are actually important for your root cause. The program starts in 2 weeks, so make sure you get enrolled before it's too late. And as always, you guys, make sure you check out my 2 other videos right here, because I share great tips for your eczema and TSW every 2 weeks. Thanks guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.